This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. The Battle of Breese in high school baseball is coming up on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. Featuring the Modern Day Knights hosting the Central Cougars from Northside Park in Breese. This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. Wcxo Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breese and Trenton, Breese Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breese Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breese, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breese and Carlisle, Breese Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Well, good afternoon. This afternoon, Dairy King with locations in Breese and Trenton. We're here from Northside Park here this afternoon as we get ready for high school baseball, the Battle of Breese, the final time. These two high schools will get together this year, this time in baseball action in the boys' side. We're about 10 minutes away here from first pitch here on this beautiful afternoon, 77-degree day with a little bit of wind coming out of the north, 6 mile an hour, as both teams finishing up taking infield practice here as we get ready for our Battle of Breese broadcast. You've been throughout with us here throughout our broadcast season. You know, these two schools have got together in a lot of other sports as well, girls and boys basketball, along with volleyball and football this year. And this will be the final time they get together in the sports calendar in the 2017-18 campaign. Modern Day and boys basketball this year defeated Central the first time 64-47. Cougars defeated the Knights 41-38 in the regional to knock Modern Day out in the basketball playoffs. The Central girls beat the Modern Day girls both times this year when they played against one another. In the Milk Bowl, Modern Day defeated Central 40-12. And then the Lady Cougars and Lady Knights got together in volleyball action a couple of times this year as well. Once in the regular season that saw Modern Day beat Central 26-24 and 25-15 in straight sets in the regular season. And in the postseason, Modern Day ended Central's season on the year in the postseason 27-25, 25-15 in both straight sets as well. Cougars entering the baseball game here with 9-13 on the season. The MD 13-15 on the year. The Cougars are 3-5 in the Kokia Conference and have won 4 of 7 coming into this game here this afternoon. Modern Day has won 5 of their last 8 contests out on the season as well. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we are going to have the starting lineups here and also going to have your IGA first pitch coming up as well. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Listen to this incredible Mastercraft deal from Best One Tire and Service. Buy 3 select Mastercraft tires and get the 4th tire free. You heard right. Buy 3 select Mastercraft tires and the 4th tire is free. Includes the popular LSR Grand Touring, Corsair HSX Tour, and Mastercraft SRT Touring. Plus, fill out a Best One credit card app and get an oil change for just $19.95. Best One Tire and Service, 13912 Best One Drive in Breese.
Mastercraft buy 3 get 1 free offer requires installation of Best One 1995 oil changes with Valvoline conventional oil. Of course, oil disposal fee extra. See store for complete details.
Improve your vehicle's performance, extend its lifetime, and maintain resale value with the spring service special from Best One Tire and Service. Just $49.95 gets you a full service oil change, lubrication and filter, belts and hoses checked, battery and charging system checked, fluids checked and filled, new front wiper blades on most vehicles, a tread inspection and tire rotation, all for only $49.95. Make sure your vehicle is ready for spring and summer with Best One Tire and Service. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze.
Ready to change your life for the better? Take your first sip of Honest Water today. Start your free trial of Honest Water at PureHonestWater.com or call 806-2081. That's 806-2081 or PureHonestWater.com. At Honest Water, family comes first, and Honest Water wants you to be a part of their family. The goal is simple: to provide communities of Southern Illinois and St. Louis Metro with reliable, purified drinking water at an affordable price. Say goodbye to plastic water bottles and unpredictable tap water. Say hello to delicious, honest water. Start your free trial today at PureHonestWater.com or call 806-2081. No contracts, no hidden cost, just pure, honest water. Call 806-2081 or PureHonestWater.com.
You may give her flowers 200 or 300 times, a gift on 150 occasions. You're likely to tell her you love her 40,000 times or more, but you're only going to give her one diamond engagement ring. This is A.G. Becker. With just one chance to get it right, you don't want to make a mistake. I'll make sure you get it exactly right when you shop for her diamond at Becker Jewelers. Every diamond you're going to see was personally selected by me. I buy direct from the cutters for two reasons. First, to get you the best selection and quality. Second, to save you money. By eliminating the middleman, I can give you a better price than any of those big city guys. So give her flowers often, a thoughtful gift on every occasion. Tell her you love her at every opportunity. And because you just have one chance to get it right, give her an engagement ring from Becker Jewelers.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breese, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Use the word ski in a sentence.
You ski across water. You ski down the mountain. Oh, and you can even drink ski.
Wait a minute. Did you say drink ski?
Sure. Ski is a refreshing soft drink. It's a perfect blend of all-natural lemon and orange citrus juices. And it's processed and bottled right here in Clinton County by Wcxo Bottling Company in Breese. You know, you really should try it.
Ah, that is good.
Wcxo also bottles frosty root beer, orange, lemon, and pineapple soda.
From now on, for me, it's ski.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breese and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breese and Trenton at 526-4888.
Kids love to see unique trucks and vehicles, so join us at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle on Saturday, May 12th from 10 to 2 at the Touch-A-Truck event. The whole family will experience the opportunity to climb, sit, and explore heavy construction equipment, emergency vehicles, farm machinery, a helicopter, and more. This year, we will have a monster truck bounce house and refreshments available, compliments of the Special Olympics. This is a free event sponsored by K&J Chevrolet, just west of Carlisle on Old Route 50. K&J Chevrolet, your Clinton County Chevrolet and Silverado headquarters.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations. Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breese. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breese on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here. We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA first pitch. This Battle of Breeze broadcast featuring the Mater Dei Knights hosting the Central Cougars at Northside Park in Breeze on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo967.com is brought to you in part by XL Bottling, the makers of ski and fine XL flavors like Blueberry Breeze, $1 Million Grape, and the Sweetest Mile for this year's Buddy Walk. Buy Honest Water. Ready to change your life for the better? Take your first sip of Honest Water today with a free trial at PureHonestWater.com. Buy Best One Tire and Service of Clinton County, where the best costs less at Best One. And buy Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online at BeckerJewelers.com.
Welcome you back here to the Dairy King broadcast booth here. They just had a nice little ceremony for the late John Schumacher, who passed away, longtime umpire and basketball official. His brother Pete out here had a nice ceremonial first pitch called as John passed on March the 5th earlier this year before he got an opportunity to call a baseball game this year. So nice ceremony here by both schools getting together, signing a baseball for Pete, and our condolences and thoughts are with his family and the loss of his brother and longtime veteran umpire and basketball official John Schumacher. Let's take a look here at our starting lineups here this afternoon. We'll start with the road team Central. They'll be hitting first. It'll be Calvin Rockers leading off and playing center field. Kyle Ottmer hitting second, playing left field. Tyler Malone hitting third and playing third base. Braden Thomas hitting fourth and playing first base. Trent Nunn catching and hitting in the 5 spot. Austin Radicek is hitting 6th and playing right field. Jack Harr hitting 7th and playing shortstop. Max Campworth is on the mound, and he's hitting 8th, and then hitting in the 9-hole, Jared Buddy, and he will be at second base to round out the Cougars lineup here this afternoon. They'll be opposed by Mater Dei's Blake Sellers on the mound here today. Sellers for the season coming in here, if I can find my stat sheets, he's 3-3 and 30 and a third innings pitched with a 4.85 ERA. He's given up 35 hits. 7 of those have been doubles and 1 home run on the season. Will oppose the Central Cougars on the mound for the Mater Dei Knights here today. Sellers, I mentioned, making his 7th start, I do believe, on the season. Actually, this will be his 7th start, 8th appearance for him on the season. Up here, Northside Park, Greg Meyer here for you from Northside Park, and the new infield here at what Mater Dei calls their home field here at the park. They got the new grass infield looking very sharp, shortcut, looks good, and get ready here for the IGA first pitch here this afternoon. Mater Dei's lineup will look like this the defensive assignments for Mater Dei will look like this. Brett Gessenkorst is playing second base. Caden Shookman is at shortstop. Kyle Petermeyer is at first base. Grant Moutan is behind the plate. Pitching is Blake Sellers today. Drew Dan is in right field. Nick Berg is playing third base for the Knights. Logan Johnson is playing left field for MD, and Zach Napavanos is playing center field for the Knights. The Knights are 13-15 on the year. They've won 5 of 8. Entering this afternoon's game, head coach Travis Gepke in his 6th year at Mater Dei Catholic High School. He is 73-56 over his first 5 seasons. Central 9-13 on the year. They're 3-5 in the Coquet Conference. Won 4 of 7 coming into this afternoon's contest. Head coach Kevin Krask is in his 11th year at Central High School. He is 142-150 over his first 10 years. So you're ready here for your IGA first pitch. From Sellers in the box, Calvin Rockers. Rockers for the season, 292 average. And here we go. Sellers' first pitch is a swing through strike 1. 0-1 count, first pitch, 434. Sellers winding and firing, pitch number 2. That one is a little low. 1-1 count to Calvin Rockers. Wind and fire Sellers. And a base hit right up the middle by Calvin Rockers. A CNI single there. gets the Cougars their first base runner of the afternoon. Rockers, 6 stolen bases on the season, tied for 4th. Here's Kyle Ottmer. Rockers away from first. Sellers set on the mound and a fire to the plate. Check that and for strike 1. 0-1 count. Top of the first inning. Second batter of the ball game. Rockers away from first. Sellers set at the belt. He fires to the plate and a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Shookman up with it. Only one play to first, and on the fielder's choice, Rockers will move to second. They retire Ottmer. So 1-on-1 gone now for the 3-hole hitter Tyler Malone. On 273 on the year. 15 hits and 55 at-bats. Malone's 3 doubles. 4th on the team. Sellers set. Rockers away from second. He'll throw. That one low. Ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out. Rockers at second base. Sellers sets and throws, and Malone hits the ball to right center field, tailing away from Napavanis, but he's going to make the running catch, and Rockers had to go back to second. Ball hit hard, and Napavanis makes a nice play in center. Now it'll be Braden Thomas, lefty, 6'3". Might have heard of Thomas play a little basketball for the Cougars this year. He'll face Sellers with 2 outs and a runner on second. Sellers sets and fires, and that pitch bounces in front of the plate to the backstop, and Rockers will move over on the wild pitch. So 1-0 on the ball in the dirt. Sellers gets a new baseball, makes his way back out to the bump. Sellers now set. Rockers away from third. Pitch to the plate. Thomas fouls it straight back. Sellers set and throws, and Thomas fouls that one as well, straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Rockers at third after a leadoff single. Sellers is set on the mound and fires to the plate. And that one hit Sellers in the chest. Sellers going to try to make the play. He couldn't do it, and a seed hit up the middle by Braden Thomas. And that's a single, but more concerned with what happened on the mound. Sellers got hit. Travis Gepke, head coach Monterey, going to come out and check on Sellers. A little chuck and duck there got in the way. Couldn't get out of the way. Nonetheless. Sellers is good. Waves Travis Gepke back to the dugout. We are ready to go now. The runner on first in Thomas, and now due up is Trent Nunn, the catcher. With 2 outs, 1-0. Central strikes first here in the opening frame. Sellers sets, fires, and a strike right down the middle. From Sellers to Nunn. Trent Nunn, 344 average on the year. Set and fire. Ran an off-speed pitch, fouled straight back by Nunn, and 0-2 now. Pitch number 14 up and coming here in the opening frame. Top of the first. Central leading 1-0 after leadoff single by Rockers, and he was driven in by Thomas in the previous at-bat. 0-2 pitch upstairs and misses, and it's going to be 1-2 to Trent Nunn. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nunn set. He'll fire to the plate. And that one is hit down the right field line and out of play. Four doubles for Nunn on the year on that 344 average. Sellers at the belt. Now set. And fires to Nunn 1-2. And that on the inside pitch strikes him out swinging. And that's going to be how the first inning ends. Cougars get 1 on 2 hits. No errors. Score through half the inning is Central 1, Mater Dei nothing. Listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Max 96.7.
Back Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here for you from Northside Park. Battle of Breeze, final one of the season. Central leading Mater Dei after half inning, 1-0. After a couple of hits in that first inning. Wild pitch got Calvin Rockers to third, then a single by Braden Thomas off of the pitcher, Blake Sellers. The Cougars their first run of the day. We'll take a look here at the Mater Dei lineup. Will look like this, leading off and playing in that second base position will be Brett Gessencourse. Hitting second will be shortstop Caden Schuckman. Hitting third will be first baseman Kyle Petemeyer. Hitting fourth for the Knights is Grant Moutan. He's catching. Brock Turman is DHing for the pitcher Blake Sellers. Hitting fifth, Drew Dant will be hitting sixth and playing right field. Nick Berg hitting seventh, and he will be at third base. Logan Johnson is in left field, hitting in the eighth hole. And Zach Napavanos will round out the lineup, hitting ninth and playing center field. They'll be opposed by Max Campworth on the mound. Campworth in his fifth appearance of the season, 2-1 record with a .86 ERA coming in here to this one. So here is Brett Gessencourse, 277 average for the season. He's got 83 at bats and 23 hits. And Campworth, 6'4", on the mound. We'll go into the line and fire here. First pitch of Campworth is fouled down the first baseline, out of play. Campworth now back on the hill, and he will wind and fire pitch number 2 of his afternoon. That one high and to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Campworth, a key component off the bench in the Cougars basketball team earlier this season. Campworth with the wind and fire. And a swinging strike there by Gessencourse, and moves the count to 1-2. Good crowd on hand here at Northside Park. Beautiful afternoon for baseball. Campworth with the delivery here, 1-2. Breaking ball outside, missed the corner, makes it 2-2. Campworth into the wind and fires again. That one fastball fouled out of play. Count still holding, 2-2. Gessencourse back in the box. Campworth on the hill, and he will wind and throw again here, 2-2. And he got a foul tip caught by Nunn, hanging on, and a strikeout. Gessencourse for the first out of the game for Mater Dei. Now it'll be Caden Schuckman in the 2-hole playing shortstop here this afternoon. Schuckman's got a .341 batting average, 5 doubles, 24 hits. Campworth into the line and throw. And a strike fastball down the middle. Campworth into the line and fire here. To Schuckman, 0-1. He fouls that one straight back to the screen, 0-2. Oh, and 2, 1 out, bottom of the first. Campworth working into the line, and he'll throw it to the plate again. That one upstairs missing. 1-2. This will be Max Kemper's 10th pitch of the first frame as well, and he will wind and throw. And he got another strikeout of Shookman that time on the swing through, and Kemper's got 2 ninths to fan back-to-back, and now he'll face Kyle Petermeyer. 321 average, 391 on base with 6 doubles, 25 hits for Petermeyer. Petermeyer also has 16 RBIs, team high. Kemper winding and throwing to Petermeyer, and he'll take a first pitch off speed, it looked like, for strike 1. Kemper winds and fires. Breaking pitch on the inner half. Bounced in the dirt, makes it 1-1. One nothing Central leading. Honest Water scoreboard. And then Petermeyer hits a high fly ball to right field. Back going the right fielder, and that one's out of here for a home run for Kyle Petermeyer. They'll touch them all, and Campworth fastball over the middle of the plate. Petermeyer didn't miss it. A solo shot for Petermeyer off the bat right field, and ties this ball game up at 1-1. Petermeyer's first home run of the season. Now we'll see Grant Moutan for the first time at the plate this afternoon. First pitch to Moutan in the dirt. 1-0. Campworth on winds and throws again. That one in the dirt as well, and it's 2-0 now to the 4-hole hitter catcher Moutan. 264 on the year for Moutan. Campworth will fire again. That one fouled off by Moutan, makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Campworth into the line. Delivers to the plate. Another foul ball by Moutan, but that into the glove of none that time, makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1-1 our score on your Honest Water scoreboard here in bottom of the first. Campworth into the line and fire, and that one in the dirt as well. Now we'll go full here to Moutan. The full to the catcher, Moutan, from Campworth. And a ground ball hit to the left side, knocked down by Malone at third. He'll make the throw to first, and that'll be the inning after that. So Mater Dei gets 1 run back on that Kyle Petermeyer solo home run. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 inning. Mater Dei 1, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breese. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here at Northside Park. Greg Meyer for you here. Battle of Breese, final edition of the Battle of Breese here. Of the broadcast season. Started all the way back with the volleyball game. Back in, I guess that would have been early September. Then the Milk Bowl, and then obviously girls and boys basketball, and now baseball here, the final thing to wrap up the Battle of Breese. Both teams strike for a run in the opening frame. Cougars needed 2 hits to get their 1 run. Calvin Rockers had a leadoff single, and then Braden Thomas drove him in with an RBI single. Then Kyle Petermeyer solo home run to right field, and that got Mater Dei their first run of the game. And now we'll see Austin Radicek, Jack Carr, and Max Campworth due up for the Cougars top half of the second, facing Blake Sellers. Still out there on the mound. He had 16 pitches in the first inning. Winds and fires there, misses to the outside, ball 1. Sellers into the line and throw 1-0. And that ball hit the straightaway center. Actually, be a little just behind second base now and off the wind, and a fly out by Radicek to the second baseman, guessing course. Sellers out of face. Jack Harr, the shortstop, he winds and throws, and a bunt attempt, and he fouls that one straight back off the screen. Harr's numbers. Sorry, Jack Haig, my fault. 24, Jackson Haig. Sorry about that, Jackson. 219 average on the air, ground ball. And a foul ball. 0-2. Had it misspelled on the score sheet for Jackson Haig. Sorry about that. And a ball in the dirt to Haig. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sellers with a 1-2 count, 1 out. Fires to Haig at the plate, and a strikeout looking of Jackson Haig. Max Kempworth, now the pitcher, trying to help himself out. His first at bat here this afternoon. Top of the second, tied at 1. Sellers into the windup. First pitch to the opposing pitcher, Kempworth, is a swinging strike. Sellers into the line and fire to Kempworth again, and a swinging strike that time. Foul ball, actually, I think is what's going to be the rule by the home plate umpire. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sellers to the plate, and Kempworth swings through, and a strike for the 3rd out here in the top of the second. So the Cougars go 1-2-3. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, Modern Day 1, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breese would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Northside Park. We get ready here for the home half of the second. Honest Water scoreboard reading Modern Day 1, Central 1. Max Kempworth getting to go off for his second inning of work. And due up here in the home half of the second for the Knights. It'll be the designated hitter, Brock Timmerman, then Drew Dant and Nick Berg. Central's defensive alignment looks like this. Calvin Rockers is in center field. Kyle Ottmer in left. Tyler Malone at third base. Braden Thomas is at first base. Trent Nunn behind the plate. Austin Radicek in right field. Jackson Haig is at shortstop. Max Kempworth on the mound. And Jared Buddy is playing second base here this afternoon. Don't forget, following us immediately, we'll have Talking Sports with Rip Nottmeyer this evening. And it'll be lefty Timmerman now at the plate. Brock Timmerman, 361 on the season. 61 at bats. 22 hits. And Kempworth will go into the line and throw. And that one fouled out of play. Kempworth into the line, 0-1. One outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the designated hitter, Brock Timmerman. Winding and throwing Campworth again. That ball hit into the left center field, and that might be trouble out there. And it's going to be put away by the left fielder, Kyle Ottmer. Now batting for Mater Dei will be right fielder Drew Dant. 222 for the season for Dan, 81 at bats, 18 hits. Campworth winding and throwing, and a strike on the inner half. Campworth at the belt, throws again. That one in the dirt. 1-1. One pitch. Breaking ball outside. 2-1. To the 6-hole hitter, Dan. One out here, home half of the second. Campworth fires, and that one hit way foul. That one might end up in the city pool. Makes 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two, 1 out, 1-1 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Mater Dei Central tied. Campworth winding and throwing the 2-2. And that ball hit into left field. Down the line, that's going to go all the way to the fence. Dan on his way to second. And he'll have a stand-up double. So Mater Dei now with something cooking with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. And this is going to bring up Nick Berg, the third baseman. 393 for Berg. 56 at-bats. 22 hits. 17 RBIs. That's actually team high for Mater Dei. Campworth will be from the stretch, and Dan away from second. Campworth at the belt checks the runner, and he goes to the plate. And a strike. Campworth again set at the belt. Dant away from second. And a throw. And a foul down the third base line by Berg, and makes no balls and 2 strikes. One out. Bottom of the second. And Campworth looking pitch number 27. He set, throws again, and a ground ball put into play. That might be into the hole. Tough play, and he's just going to eat it. Is a shortstop, Jackson Hagen. That's going to be an infield single. Dant's going to advance to third on that as well. Now they got runners on the corners with 1 gone, and now here's Logan Johnson for Mater Dei. 310 average for Johnson. Berg away from first. Campworth checks. Gets what he wants, and now he'll come set. Fires to the plate, into the dirt. None blocks it, but it's going to be an advance on the wild pitch by Berg. So now takes the double play away. Now Campworth will be back on the bump with runners at second and third. The infield now in for the hitter Johnson. Both runners away from each base. Campworth in the stretch, now comes set. Fires to the plate, and a ball hit into the left center field gap. Cut off there by Calvin Rockers. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time, but they're going to have Johnson almost, I know he'll be safe at second. They almost had him hung up between first and second. So a double by Johnson. That's going to net 2 runs. So 1 out. And 2 RBI double now. Base umpire Tommy Barrow calling out head coach Kevin Krass along with Marty Stewart to check on Campworth. He had something wrong with his hand, I think. We'll see here what we're going to have. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break here. Your scoring on this water scoreboard is Modern Day 3, Central 1. As they attend to Campworth's hand at the mound, listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Hi, this is Dr. Matt Palm, chiropractor from MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle. Here at MedPlus, we pride ourselves on offering many health services all in one convenient place. Whether it is our medical providers using state-of-the-art treatments for back pain or knee arthritis, our physical therapists and chiropractors safely and conservatively treating your musculoskeletal conditions, or our massage therapists melting our aches and stress away. We want to be your local choice for musculoskeletal pain. Please stop by MedPlus Physical Medicine in Carlisle or visit us on our website at medplusplus.com.
This is Max 96.7.
All right, Campworth back out to the bump. Head coach Kevin Krass and trainer Marty Stewart back to the dugout. I think we are ready for play. They were checking Campworth's hand. Might have a blister, maybe. Those don't feel good when you're pitching. Got one on my hand from playing golf yesterday. So now Zach Napavanis will come up the 9-hole hitter, center fielder for Modern Day with an opportunity to add here to their 2-run second so far. They lead 3-1 with a runner on second and 1 out. Bottom of the second, Campworth set at the belt and fires to the plate, and Napavanis fouls it down the first base line. The ball's 1 strike. And at the belt goes Campworth again. Lead from second to fire to the plate. Ball hit through the 4.5 hole, and now they're going to hold up the runner. And at third base does Travis Gepke, Logan Johnson. So a Napavanis hit, and Modern Day continues to extend the inning here. Back to the top of the order in Brett Gessen, course. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Campworth now needs to try to get out of the inning. Campworth sat at the belt, and a runner moving, and a hit run on, and a foul straight back. And by Gessen course. Gessen course into the box. Modern Day leads 3-1. Honest Water scoreboard. Bottom of the second. Campworth will now spin and throw to first. Back in there is Napavanis. Napavanis with a bigger lead at first base. Campworth set at the belt, quick to the plate, and a ball hit the right field. And going over to try to make the play. In right is made by outfielder Austin Radicek, and it'll be a sacrifice fly on the RBI single by Gessen course. Runner will also advance to second on that for the second out. Shookman up. He struck out his first at bat as well. Now 4-1 Modern Day lead. Honest Water scoreboard. Battle of Breeze, the final one of the season. Campworth is set. Napavanis away from second, and a fly ball hit. Right here, Nunn might have room. No, he does not. 0-1. Ball's 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second is Napavanis. So he advanced on that sacrifice fly RBI. Set, firing a breaking pitch to the backstop. Napavanis is over on the wild pitch. So now Mater Dei with an opportunity again to try to get a couple more here, or another one with 2 outs. Bottom of the second, 1-1 count, 2 outs, 4-1 Mater Dei on your Honest Water scoreboard. Now the only option is going to be to first base for the infield. Campworth set at the belt, fires to the plate, into the dirt, 2-1. 35 pitches now for Campworth through 1 2/3. At the belt, Campworth, 2-1 delivery on the way. And a ball hit hard in the left, but Ottmer is there in his tracks for the F7. And Mater Dei gets 3 in that inning. All earned runs off a double, or a couple of doubles, and 2 base hits and a sacrifice fly gives Mater Dei a 5-1 lead on your Honest Water scoreboard through 2 innings. Listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
You're on Max 96.7.
Back here at Dairy King broadcast booth, Mater Dei actually leading 4-1, not 5-1. Scoreboard operator had it wrong, but I have it right here. 4-1 they lead on your Honest Water scoreboard. After 2 innings, go to the top of the third. Sellers back on the mound for the Knights. Cougars will have 9-hole hitter Jared Buddy to begin. Over way half of the third, Calvin Rockers will be due up second, and Kyle Ottmer due up third. If it goes any farther, Malone and Thomas behind those two. Jared Buddy, 185 on the season, 16 games, 27 ABs, and he takes strike 1. Sellers into the windup and a pitch, and Buddy hits that one into right field, and it's going to be made there by the second baseman of Mater Dei, Brett Gessencourse, for the first out. Now back to the top, Calvin Rockers. Rockers singled one of the Cougars' 2 hits here this afternoon. That was right back up the chute in his first at bat. Sellers into the line and fires to the plate. And it looks like a 2-seam fastball there, or strike 1. Sellers working with a little more tempo here. He's back in the line and throws again. And Rockers hit the foul ball to Kevin Krast on the third base, and he couldn't make the play. 1 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of inning number 3. Sellers back to the bump. And into the winding he goes. And he'll strike Rockers out on 3 straight pitches. Now Kyle Ottmer back 0 for 1 on the fielder's choice. Playing left field. Sellers winding and throwing to the plate. And ball 1 low. Sellers will wind. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball hit to the shortstop. Shookman up with it, and he's going to make a long throw to first base, and he's going to retire Ottmer on that play. A nice play in the hole by Shookman for the 6-3 putout. So the Cougars go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Mater Dei leading on your Honest Water scoreboard 4-1. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Happy birthdays! That's what we deliver daily in the Women and Infants Center at HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breese. Moms and dads receive the pampering they deserve at this special time in our modern birthing suites. New family members are welcomed into the world in a safe, soothing atmosphere by truly caring and competent professionals. If you're expecting more from your maternity care, check out our amenities at stjoebreeze.com or call 526-5423.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here at Dairy King broadcast booth at Northside Park. Greg Meyer here for you. A bit of a breeze picks back up here this afternoon, 4-1. Monterey leads on its water scoreboard to go to the home half of the third. Monterey will have Petermeyer, Mutan, and Timmerman, the DH, up in this part of the inning, or the home half of this inning, I should say. Petermeyer 1-for-1 with a solo home run, got Monterey's scoring off in the first. And Monterey followed up with 3 more runs in the second. And against starter Max Kempworth, who's still out there, he'll be going for pitch 38 of the afternoon, and Nunn throws it down to second base, and we are ready for the home half of the third to begin. We had Talking Sports with Rip Dottmeyer coming up after us. So we are finished here in the Battle of Breeze. Petermeyer into the box, lefty. Got his first home run, 1-for-1 home run, RBI on that as well, solo shot. Petermeyer now has 17 RBIs on the season, first home run of the year as well. Kempworth into the windup, and the fire. First pitch of the third is hit into left field. Skied actually down the left field line. Malone goes out there, and it's going to fall foul ball, I think. And they're going to call Petermeyer out. I thought they had a foul ball here. Now we're going to have the home plate umpire come out there. And they're gonna call a foul ball, so Petermeyer's gonna come back. Oh, the umpire now having a conversation with the faithful of both teams here below us, here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Sun tough there on the left field line, couldn't quite see it. So Petermeyer will be back in the box here after he ran all the way to third base. He was tugged out at third base. No one knew if the play was live or not. Nobody was covering third as well. So now it'll be no balls in, 1 strike. Kempworth winds and fires, and Petermeyer then hits a bullet into right field for a base hit. So now the catcher Moontan will be up for Monterey. 0-for-1. Grounded out to the third baseman Malone. His first appearance, or his first AB of the afternoon. Now Petermeyer will be away from first. Kempworth now set at the belt. The right-hander Mutan steps in, and Kempworth fires a breaking ball for strike 1. Pitch number 40 there for Kempworth of the afternoon so far. Mutan back in the box. Petermeyer away from first. Kempworth fires, and a runner goes, and Mutan swinging through strike, and Petermeyer's going to be in there with a stolen base at second. Oh, and 2 to Mutan, the catcher. Kempworth on the bump, sat at the belt. Petermeyer now away from second. He'll throw, and a breaking ball hit to the shortstop, Jackson Haig. He'll turn and throw to third, and Petermeyer's going to be out on the heads-up play there. Fielder's choice. Mutan will reach. For the first out. They got Petermeyer hung up between second and third. That's going to bring up Brock Timmerman now. Over on the fly out to left, his first at bat. 4-1, Monterey leading on his water scoreboard, bottom of the third inning. Kempworth on the hill, set and fires to the plate, and a fly ball hit the center. That's Calvin Rockers. He'll settle underneath of it. Make the catch. And the runner will retreat to first. And now Drew Dan, who doubled his last at bat, will come up with a chance here with 2 outs. 4-1, Mater Dei leads. Bottom half of the third. Campworth has had all 4 runs earned here this afternoon. And through the first 2 2/3, he's set at the belt. And fire to the plate and a runner going, and Nunn's going to try to throw him out, and he was slid under it, and then he still was safe after the tag, and then time called. As Mutan, actually it's not Mutan running, they actually had a courtesy runner for the catcher, and I couldn't get the number on him out there, but he slid in at second safely. Pitch was ruled a strike. So 0-1 to Dant. Campworth now set at the belt. Away from second. Fire and a curveball on the outside portion of the plate for strike number 2. Oh, 2 out, 4-1, Mater Dei leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Battle of Breeze, bottom of the third. Campworth at the belt, sets and fires another breaking ball foul straight back. Campworth with now 45 pitches here to 2 2/3 and still working. Campworth set, runner away from second, throws to the plate, fastball hit into the air into center. Back goes Calvin Ronkers settling underneath of it, and a 2-handed grab for out number 3 as he retires Dan on the fly out to center. So Mater Dei gets 1 runner on and then goes 1, 2, 3 after that. Your score through 3 innings of play, Mater Dei 4, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked? Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth, Greg Myers. We go to the top half of the 4th. Central will have due up 3, 4, and 5. That's Malone, Thomas, and Nunn. Face Sellers, who's back out there for his 3rd inning of work. Or sorry, check that, his 4th inning of work. So he's just allowed the 1 earned run, 2 hits. He's got 4 punch outs by my count here this afternoon so far. And he'll be back out there. Facing the heart of the order. Three, 4, and 5. So pitch number 29 of Sellers' day. He's into the windup and firing to Malone. And a ground ball hit to the second baseman. And up with it is Guess, of course, he makes the routine throw to first, and it's a 4-3 put out to begin the top of the 4th. Now Braden Thomas up for the Cougars. Thomas for the year, 361. 1 for 1 with an RBI single today. Lone Cougar run, and he swings through strike 1 from Sellers. Sellers into the wind and fires to the dish and fouled straight back by Thomas. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 4th, 4-1. Mater Dei leads, Battle of Breeze, and that curveball hit into right center field. Napavanis coming on. Actually, now the right fielder calls him off. Drew Dant, and 2 away for the Cougars now in the away half of the 4th. Now Trent Nunn, off one of the strikeouts, swinging his first at bat. Trent, 344 average for the year. Coming in, Sellers into the lineup and throws again, and that's a fastball, strike 1. Sellers gets the sign he wants into the line and throws again, and that one fouled out of play. Balls and 2 strikes. Sellers 0-2, 2 outs on the way to none. Upstairs misses, ball 1-2. Blake Sellers wides and fires to the plate. That one misses outside, 2-2 now. Sellers working a lot quicker in these last 2 innings than he did in the first 2. Partially that he might have taken when he took that shot off the line drive hit by Thomas, and a foul ball or a fly ball, check that, hit into short right field, and Gesson course there to make the catch, and the Cougars go 1, 2, 3 here in the away half of the 4th. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard is Mater Dei 4, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
You found Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer here. We go to the home half of the 4th. Central trailing Mater Dei in the Battle of Breeze 4-1 here this afternoon. Mater Dei will have due up 7, 8, and 9. Nick Berg, Logan Johnson, Zach Napovanis due up. Max Camporth will be back out for his 4th inning of work. Camporth up to 46 pitches through the first 3 innings. Surrendered 4 earned runs. One of them being a loud one on the Peter Meyer solo bomb to right. He's given up a couple of doubles, 2 singles as well. So he's scattered 5 hits this afternoon. So Berg will lead things off. He's singled back in the 2nd. Mater Dei in their light blue uniforms, dark blue lettering, white trim, white pants. Here this afternoon, Cougars in their gray pants and gray tops with the purple lettering, black trim. Camporth into the wind and throw. Berg ground ball to third baseman Malone. He's up with it, fires the first, and 1 pitch, 1 out here in the home half of the 4th. Logan Johnson, 1 for 1 on the double, 2 RBIs. He drove in Berg and Dant in the 2nd. Gave Mater Dei a 3-1 lead. Camporth breaking ball for a strike to Johnson. Max Camporth winds and fires, and a fly ball hit here into the infield. Thomas hustling over from his first base position, and none, dropped it as he was going into the fence. So now 0-2. None, Thomas, no one said anything. Couldn't hear either one of them from up here. I know it's a good crowd on hand here this afternoon. Breeze picking up just a little bit, moving to the north. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Camporth into the windup and fire. Breaking ball hit. 1 hop to Malone, and he'll throw to first. And Thomas stretch, but he's off the bag, and that's going to be an error on Malone. Johnson reaching on the E5. Now Zach Napovanis will come on. Napovanis 1 for 1 single back in the 2nd as well. Campworth set at the belt, fires to the plate, and that one missed outside, ball one. Campworth set. Away from first was Johnson, fired to the plate, bunt attempt. That was pulled back by Napavanis. Now 2-0. Nine-hole hitter Napavanis. 3-run lead. Now 2-0 with one out. And a strike taken on the outside corner. I think Napavanis liked that call. Campworth now set. 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. Napavanis foul ball. Modern Day assistant Chad Klein at first base could make the play in foul territory. Two balls, two strikes, one out. 4-1 Modern Day leads on your Honest Water scoreboard, bottom of the fourth. Campworth set at the belt, fires, breaking ball hit on the ground by Napavanis. Buddy turns and throws to shortstop. They make that play, but they can't get him at first on the return, and one out on the fielder's choice. Now back to the top for Guessing Course. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly and an RBI. He struck out in his first at bat. 2 outs here. And Napavanis, good speed at first. Away from first base, and Campworth set at the belt. Turns and throws over to first, and Napavanis back in there safely. Four to 1. MD, bottom of the fourth. Campworth still out there, the starter. Fires to the plate, ball in the dirt. Throw down to second. Napavanis is safe. On the stolen base. So that makes 1-0 count. 4-1. Napavanis now at second. Campworth set. Fires to the plate. And a ball hit in the left center. Ottmer coming on and makes the play. And an F7 there to end the fourth inning. Smarty gets one runner reaching on an error. And a fielder's choice. And then a fly out to left to end Modern Day's opportunity of scoring. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard through 4 innings. Modern Day 4, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
You took the time to customize your home. Did you do the same for your home insurance? Country Financial can customize your insurance to fit your life. We are one of the few companies that offer an additional replacement cost option that replaces your house at today's prices. Call me, Teresa Richards, at 526-1100 or Keith Wilkin at 526-1179, or come see us at 617 North Main in Breeze to find out more about protecting the house you have made a home.
Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. 4-1. Modern Day leads on your Honest Water scoreboard through 4 innings. Central will have due up here. Austin Radicek, Jackson Haig, and Max Campworth. And if it gets any further, Jared Buddy. Blake Sellers back out. Sellers back out now for the 5th inning of work. We got 38 pitches here, or 37. This will be pitch number 38 here to begin the 5th. That one outside, ball 1. Sellers into the line, delivery and fires to the plate, and a ball hit down the third base line, and that one's just going to get out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sellers winding and throwing to 1-1. That one low and inside. Got the umpire. Two balls and 1 strike, and the umpire walking it off down the third baseline. Got hit in the side on that bouncer, and he'll come to a knee, and Mutan's going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Sellers, you give the umpire a minute to catch his breath. Central head coach Kevin Krass coming to talk to him. Now Mater Dei assistant Chad Klein out there, and we'll get talking sports. Rip Notmeyer coming up right after us here this afternoon. Rip show airs Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, 6 to 7. Saturdays at 9 a.m. until 10. That'll be talking sports with Rip. We are ready now to 1. Here to right fielder Radicek, and the wind and fire from Sellers. And that ball hit into the right center field gap. That ball going back, way back. And Napovanis on the fence makes a nice running catch. Nice play by Zach Napovanis, the center fielder, and that's going to be a long fly ball out. So now we'll see Jackson Haig. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. All the way back in the second inning. Shortstop and a curveball, and Haig flips that one into left field in the air. Shortstop going back is Shookman, and he's going to make the play on that one. And fifth inning on quickly here for the Cougars. Not even making Sellers sweat out there. He's thrown 5 pitches here in this inning so far. Might have a sub here for the Cougars. Looks like to be number 10, Marshall Smith, in for the Cougars for an AB. Here's 136. He's going to take Kempler's spot in the lineup. Sellers winds and fires, and a swinging strike to Marshall Smith. Sellers winding and throwing again, and Smith swings through that one, strike 2. So it looks like that's going to be the end of Kempler's day on the mound. Smith now 0-2. Sellers into the windup again. Fires to play the ball. Hit hard to left. Going back is the left fielder, and it's over his head off the wall by Marshall Smith, and he'll be in with a double on a long fly ball by Smith. Over the head of left fielder there, Logan Johnson. Now Bodie comes to the plate. Sellers to the plate. Ball 1 upstairs to Jared Bodie. 0 for 1 with a fly out to the second baseman. 4-1 top of the 5th. Mater Dei leading here in the Battle of Breese on your Honest Water scoreboard. Sellers set to the plate. And Allen misses upstairs as well. 2-0. Smith away from second. Sellers set at the belt, fires to the plate, and that's a strike. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball hit foul by Buddy. 2-2. This will be pitch number 50 now. Sellers this afternoon. Up and coming. 9-hole hitter, Buddy. Fires to the plate. Ground ball hit to the right side. Gets the course up with it and makes the routine play to first, and that'll be the inning. Marshall Smith doubles, but all for naught. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard here through 4.5, it's Mater Dei 4. Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
You've got Max 96.7.
Well, Kevin Crass must have just wanted to pinch hit Marshall Smith in that situation because Campworth back out on the mound. So Smith came in to pinch hit, so Campworth will re-enter. Mater Dei leading 4-1. Honest Water scoreboard. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. MD will have 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Schuckman, Petermeyer, and Moutan. Talking sports, Rip Nonmeyer coming up. Right after we are done here, going to the Spectrum Business postgame, get you a quick recap of this afternoon's game between the Battle of Breese, between the Cougars and the Knights. Final one of the year, and then be right back into football season last weekend of August. So it's Caden Schuckman 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout as well. On the ledger, Campworth back out, pitch 56 pitches here through 4 innings. Campworth's giving up 4 earned on 5 hits so far. And into the windup is Campworth. First pitch of the 5th inning for him is hit in play into foul territory. Trenton on over, and he makes the basket catch. So a quick 1 pitch out there for Campworth. Now Petermeyer up. 2 for 2 for Petermeyer. Stolen base. He's got a home run, RBI, and a single in his 2 plate appearances here this afternoon. Campworth into the line and fire. Breaking ball taken for a strike by Kyle Petermeyer. Line and fire for Campworth. And that one misses in the dirt. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Petermeyer, the lefty, into the box, and Campworth into the line and firing another breaking ball. That one missed low and outside. 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Max Campworth to Kyle Petermeyer, missing outside. 3-1 now. Petermeyer, I'm sure, with the green light here with that average he's got. 321. Campworth into the belt, fires, and Petermeyer, it's a line drive down the right field line. That one's going to be cut off into the corner, now kicked off the glove, and now Petermeyer's going to end up at second base. Maybe actually he's going to be thrown out at second base. He was cut down. A nice throw by Radicek, so it'll be a long single for Petermeyer, and then a throw out at second. He was cut down. And by Radicek, got a nice throw in there. Now Graham Moutan will come up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. So Petermeyer long single credited. And he tried to stretch it into the double when it kicked off Radicek's glove, and they threw him out at second. Breaking ball in the dirt for Moutan. 1-0. One-0 pitch from Campworth. Fastball hit foul. Moutan into the box. Campworth into the line and fire. Going in the dirt, 2-1. Camporth probably getting a little tired out there. 64 pitches here for the junior. He winds and fires 2-1, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth, and that one misses as well. 3-1 now. He goes 3-1 to back-to-back hitters. Camporth winding and throwing to the plate, and a strike on the inner half. Utan thought that was ball 4. Now he'll step out. Almost through the bat. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Monterey leading 4-1 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Camporth winds and fires, and Mutan swings through it for a swinging strikeout. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard here through 5 innings. Monterey 4, Central 1. You'll see the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Spicy Chicken Sandwich, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Monterey leads on the Battle of Breeze 4-1. We go to the top of the 6th. Sellers back out there. Cougars will have due up here at the top of the order. Calvin Rockers, Kyle Ottmer, and Tyler Malone. Sellers, 50 pitches, just the 1 earned run, 2 hits. Those are both back in the first inning. Actually, sorry, giving up 3 hits here this afternoon. Struck out 4 guys. Rockers has got 1 of those hits. He'll step into the box here to begin the top of the 6th. One out of 2 is Rockers with a single. Way back in the first pitch, fouled back. Oh, 1 from Sellers to Rockers. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Sellers into the lineup throw and a ball foul straight back by Calvin Rockers. Still 0-2 here. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. Pitch number 54 for the hurler for Monterey and another foul ball by Calvin Rockers. Hanging tough, 0-2. Be pitch number 5 coming up on the AB so far. Four to 1. Monterey leads in the Battle of Breeze. 0-2 pitch by Rockers again. Spoiled down the right field line, foul ball. And we'll wait for a ball to come back in play. Oh, we're ready. No balls, 2 strikes. Sellers into the wind and throw. Into the dirt, 1-2. Leadoff hitter Rockers making Sellers work here. Top of the 6th. Fires to the plate. Rockers. It's another foul ball out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Rockers the first to come to the plate here in the 6th. Sellers winds and throws. Rockers ground ball up the middle. Played by Shookman. Throws across the first, and that Rockers is retired after a long AB. On the 6-3 put on for the first. Here comes Kyle Otmer. He's 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice. A couple of ground balls to the shortstop. Sellers to the plate. And a ball low in the dirt to Otmer. Sellers, and a ball hit right back up the middle. Played by the second baseman, Gessenkorst, and the throw, and he retires Otmer on the 4-3 putout. It's played by Brett Gessenkorst there on the hustle. In the hole. Now Tyler Malone to the plate. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball out as well. 4-1, Mater Dei leading Honest Water scoreboard, top of the 6th. Sellers. Strike one to Malone. Hasn't fallen behind too many hitters. He's been on pace and throwing it well, as Sellers been so far. Ball in the dirt there. Good block by Moontan. Behind the plate. 1-1. Blake Sellers into the line to throw 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two one, 2 outs, 4-1 Mater Dei leading, bottom of the, or top of the 6th, and a swinging strike by Malone. I think that one there would have been ball 3 from my vantage point. Now makes it 2-2 with 2 outs. Sellers winds and throws to the plate. Ball hit into the left center field gap by Malone. Now Pavanis is going to come all the way over from right center to cut it off. Malone on his way to second. And Tyler Malone cruises in with a double. Now the first baseman, Braden Thomas, with 2 outs. 1 for 2 is Thomas on the afternoon with a single RBI. Sellers set and fire. Malone away from second, and a ball upstairs. Still no activity in the Mater Dei pen. 4-1 MD, bottom of the, or top of the 6th. Sellers winds and throws, and it's a strike on the outer half to Thomas. 1-1. Sellers set at the belt. Malone away from second, fires to the dish. And that one low. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second on the Malone double. Sellers to the plate. And that one fouled out by Thomas. Pitch number 69 there. Pitch 70 coming up. 2-2 is the count. To the first baseman, Thomas. Two-two pitch. That one all the way to the backstop. Malone's going to move over to third on the wild pitch. It's going to make it 3-2 now. Pitch number 71 of Sellers this afternoon. 3-2, 2 outs, 4-1 Mater Dei leads. Battle of Breeze, bottom or top of the 6th. And Thomas swings through a strike 3. And the Sellers goes through the 6th, giving up 1 double on the wild pitch, but the Cougars can't capitalize on that. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard through 5.5 innings. Mater Dei 4, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breeze on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breese, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
Listen to this incredible Mastercraft deal from Best One Tire and Service. Buy 3 select Mastercraft tires and get the 4th tire free. You heard right. Buy 3 select Mastercraft tires and the 4th tire is free. Includes the popular LSR Grand Touring, Corsair HSX Tour, and Mastercraft SRT Touring. Plus, fill out a Best One credit card app and get an oil change for just $19.95. Best One Tire and Service, 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze.
Mastercraft buy 3 get 1 free offer requires installation of Best One 1995 oil changes with Valvoline conventional oil and 5 quarts. Oil disposal fee extra. See store for complete details.
Improve your vehicle's performance, extend its lifetime, and maintain resale value with the spring service special from Best One Tire and Service. Just $49.95 gets you a full service oil change, lubrication and filter, belts and hoses check, battery and charging system check, fluids checked and filled, new front wiper blades on most vehicles, a tread inspection and tire rotation, all for only $49.95. Make sure your vehicle is ready for spring and summer with Best One Tire and Service. 13912 Best One Drive in Breeze.
You've got Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth at Northside Park, and Brock Timmerman fouls that pitch straight back on 2. A little late coming back from commercial there. Max Campworth still out there for the Cougars, going in for the 6th inning. Brock Timmerman, the designated hitter, 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, and he's down 0-2 here to Campworth in the home half of the 6th. That one in the dirt, 1-2. One and 2 to the designated hitter, Timmerman. Breaking ball, foul out of play. Both these teams in action. Monterey's next game will be on Thursday against Mascoutah. Cougars will be in action tomorrow at Salem. With the regular season on the way, playoffs on the horizon for both these two teams. Campworth breaking ball, Timmerman swings through it. Nunn's going to have to throw him out, and he's not going to do it. So he'll reach on the drop, 3rd strike. Now we'll see Drew Dant. Dan is 1 out of 2 with a double. Campworth at the belt, bunt attempt. All for 9, ball 1. Knights lead 4-1 here on your Honest Water scoreboard, bottom of the 6th. Dan at the plate. Timmerman away from first. Another ball in the dirt. 2-0. Campworth's pitch count creeping a little higher now, 2-0. Runner on first. Nobody out. Fires to the plate, runner goes. Ball foul straight back on the hit and run. Two balls, 1 strike. Timmerman at first, Dant at the plate. Campworth on the mound, pitch number 75 of his afternoon. Now turning into early evening. Up and coming. Now it's the sign he wants. He's set at the belt. Fires to the plate, breaking ball for a strike. Just clipped the outside portion of the Off the dish, now 2-2. Campworth again at the belt. Timmerman away from first, throws, and Dance spoils that pitch. Two balls, two strikes. Don't forget Rip Notmeyer coming up, talking sports, following us here. Campworth set. Timmerman away from first, breaking ball upstairs, 3-2. So now a full count. Four to 1. Score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Campworth away, and a ball hit. Foul down the left field line. No scrambling yet going on in the Cougar pen yet. Four to 1 Mater Dei, bottom of the 6th, 3-2 count. Timmerman on first. Dan at the plate. Campworth set at the belt, fires and missed. Ball 4. So now Mater Dei with something cooking here on the drop, third strike by Nunn. That allowed Timmerman to get to first, and now a walk following that, and Kevin Kraft making the slow, methodical walk out to the plate, or out to the mound, and that's going to be the end of the day for Max Campworth. I think we're going to have Dylan Wilson on the pitch. So we're going to take a commercial break here during this pitching change, and Max Campworth's day is done. Your score here on your Honest Water scoreboard is Mater Dei 4, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
My kids are always telling me Holiday World and Splash and Safari is the best, but I needed to test which one they love most. So, like any loving mom, I flung them backwards, up and over hill after hill on Mammoth, the world's longest water coaster. Next up, a surf war in all 3 wave pools, including Tembo Tides, the newest way for the little ones to get their feet wet. Don't worry, I dried them off by dropping them from 70 feet in the air on Liberty Launch, a family favorite. Our final piece of scientific evidence came in the form of the double helix after subjecting them to 5 pitch-black tunnels on the Legend.
No matter what you think is the best at Holiday World, get your trip started with our Pick Your Price calendar and find the days that work best with your budget. Only at holidayworld.com.
Turns out it's a tie. Holiday World and Splash and Safari are both the best.
It's Max 96.7.
Dylan Wilson will be on in relief of Max Campworth, number 7. Big lefty on the mound. Trying to get some outs, and a bunt attempt there by Logan Johnson. Missed. Or strike 1. Still responsible for the 2 runners on is Campworth. He goes 5 innings. Didn't record an out here in the 6th. Wilson, the lefty, on and fires to the plate, and a bunt attempt by Johnson is bunted foul. So now 0-2. Wilson's numbers here, if I can get to my sheets for the year. To be Wilson's 7th appearance, 1-2 on the year, 3.67 ERA. Over the lefty. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th, and a breaking ball, strike 3. A nice pitch by Wilson. Sorry, that was Nick Berg at the dish. Sorry, not Logan Johnson, who tried to bunt. Berg was 1 for 2 up until that strikeout. Now 1 for 3. Now Logan Johnson will come up 1 for 2. Reached on an error. Has a couple RBIs here this afternoon. Wilson on the mound, fires to the plate, swinging strike number 1. Four to 1, Mater Dei leading. Battle of Breese here on your Honest Water score. Bottom of the 6th, Mater Dei with runners on first and second with 1 out. Johnson at the plate, Wilson on the mound, breaking ball in the dirt, 1-1. Wilson set, 1-1 count. Fires on the way lefty, and a swinging strike by Johnson. It's now 1-2. Cougars will have 5, 6, and 7 up and coming here to try to net 3 runs. Unless Mater Dei can separate here a little more in this home half of the 6th. Wilson set on the bump. Both runners away from each bag, first and second. Fires to the plate. A strikeout of Johnson. So Wilson comes in, gets a couple of strikeouts. Now it's Zach Napavanis. Reached on a fielder's choice. He also has a single 1 for 2 here this afternoon. Is the lefty. And Wilson and the lefty-lefty matchup will fire to the plate. And a ball inside. Napavanis back into the box. Timmerman and Dan each away from first and second. Wilson fires to the plate and a swinging strike by Napavanis. Makes it 1-1. And now we're going to have a pinch runner on here for Mater Dei. Timmerman will come out. See if we can get the runner's number. That's number 7, Tyler. Hit pass. Will run for Mater Dei. Travis Gepke here maybe trying to steal another run if he can. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wilson gets what the sign he wants. He's set at the belt. Napavanis, the lefty in there, and he's spinning and throw back to second. No throw, actually. Hit pass with speed. Trying to make sure he don't get too big of a lead here, and a ball in the hole could score. Wilson set. Fires to the plate. And Allen missed outside. 2 balls and a strike. Or Zach Napavanis. 4-1 lead. Mater Dei on top. Another ball in the dirt, 3-1. So now Wilson, who carved up the first 2 guys he faced, now falls behind Napavanis. 3 balls and a strike with 2 outs. 4-1 Mater Dei, bottom of the 6th. Wilson checks the runner at second. He's going to fire 3-1. And a swinging strike on a ball that would have been ball 4 for Napavanis makes it full count. Wilson again set 3-2, 2 out. So runners on the move. Fires, ground ball hit to the right side. Buddy, and it goes into the outfield. That's going to net a Mater Dei run. Napavanis get a single there and another. Mater Dei tacks on another one. Now back to the top, Brett Gessen course. He's 0 for 3. Or sorry, 0 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. (5-1) Mater Dei, bottom of the 6th, first and second. Wilson fires to the plate and a strike on the inside corner. Some of you looking to tune in to Talking Sports. Rip will be coming up after us here. Battle of Breese. In baseball, Wilson gets the swinging strike there of Gessen course, now 0-2 quickly. Last run, they'll be charged to Campor's ledger. Go as an unearned one. Wilson fires to the plate, breaking ball outside, 1-2. Wilson said Dan away from second to the plate. And a hit him where they ain't, ball to right field. They're going to try to score. Radishek throws to the plate, and none. Couldn't get there, and a safe, and Dant's going to score there as well on the walk. So I'm guessing course single and an RBI there as well. Napavanis over to third on that as well. So Napavanis will be to the Wilson line if he allows another one to score. 6-1 now. Mater Dei leads after a couple of singles. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Caden Shookman at the dish, 0 for 3. Couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Wilson set at the belt, fires to the plate, 2-0. Wilson came in guns a-blazing and took 7 pitches to retire his first 2 guys he faced in relief, but he struggled here now since then, giving up a couple of hits. Rock and fire. Wilson, ground ball hit to the shortstop, and up with it, and across the diamond to first. There with it was shortstop check that shortstop Jack Haig, and it puts a 6-3 put out, and that puts away Mater Dei in the home half of the 6th. They get a couple of runs on a couple of hits. And you're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard after 6 is Mater Dei 6, Central 1. You're listening to the Battle of Breese here on Max 96.7.
Ready to change your life for the better? Take your first sip of Honest Water today. Start your free trial of Honest Water at PureHonestWater.com or call 806-2081. That's 806-2081 or PureHonestWater.com. At Honest Water, family comes first, and Honest Water wants you to be a part of their family. The goal is simple: to provide communities of Southern Illinois and St. Louis Metro with reliable, purified drinking water at an affordable price. Say goodbye to plastic water bottles and unpredictable tap water. Say hello to delicious, honest water. Start your free trial today at PureHonestWater.com or call 806-2081. No contracts, no hidden cost, just pure, honest water. Call 806-2081 or PureHonestWater.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Northside Park, 6-1. Mater Dei leads on your Honest Water scoreboard. We go to the top of the 7th. Central will have Nunn, Radicek, and Haig due up here to try to get a rally started here in the 7th against Blake Sellers. Will be out there to try to get the complete game. Max Campor's official line: 5 innings pitched, 24 batters faced, struck out 2, walked 1, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 79 total pitches, and is in line here for the loss this afternoon. So it'll be Trenton on the catcher trying to get things going. Here for the Cougars, home half, or the road half of the 7th. Sellers looking to shut down a rally, strike 1 here, or any kind of rally Central tries to provide here in the 7th. Sellers in the line, it's 0-1 after strike 1 called. Fires to the belt, and a foul ball out of play. Sellers up to 73 pitches. None 0 for 2, strikeout, a fly out to the second baseman. Sellers winds and throws to the plate. Another foul ball by an unspoiled. Sellers winds and throws. Ball hit in the left field for a base hit there by Trent Nunn. We'll see what Austin Radicek can do. Well, we're good talking sports with Rip coming up right after us here. Base runner on. It's going to be number 11 for the Cougars. That's Logan Hamilton. For the catcher, Nunn. Sellers will be at the belt. Fires to the plate. Fly ball hit the right field. Going over to try to make the play in foul territory was Drew Dent. He catches it with 2 hands and gets it into the infield on the fly out in foul territory. First out. Hamilton didn't advance. And now Jackson Haig up to the plate. 0 for 2. The strikeout looking. And fly out to the shortstop. We'll have a Short Spectrum Business postgame. Get you the final lines and line score here this afternoon. And we'll turn things over to Talking Sports. Haig hits a foul ball down the left field line. Not a lot to really write home about here. Central only got their scoring gun in the first inning. They really couldn't string together anything else. They had a couple of hits in the first inning. Blake Sellers, after getting hit by a line drive, he throws strike 2 there to Haig. After getting hit by a line drive, really bared down and settled in. Has only scattered a few hits since then, since that first inning. Sellers set at the belt, fires, and Haig fouls that one out. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 6-1 Mater Dei leading Battle of Breese. Here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Top of the 7th. Hamilton away from first. Sellers set at the belt. Ball blocked by Moontan. It makes it 1-2. Sellers set Hamilton away from first. Fires to the plate. And a swinging strike of Jackson Haig. And that is now the second out. And that's going to allow Dylan Wilson to come in and hit. So Wilson's AV now. The lefty, the face Sellers. Final 1 out to go. Sellers set and fires to the plate. And a ground ball hit by Wilson into the hole for a base hit. And Hamilton will stop at second base. First pitch swinging there by Dylan Wilson. Extends it just a little bit farther here. And now to be Jared Buddy, who's 0 for 2. Fly out to second. Grounded out to the second baseman as well. Now we're going to have another courtesy runner here for the pitcher, Wilson. And that looks to be like number 10. Actually, no, not number 10. Couldn't get his number. It looks like Alex Garcia running at first base. Number 13. Sellers said Buddy at the plate. And a ball. Upstairs. 1-0. Ground ball put in play by Buddy. And a throw across the diamond to first, and that's going to be the end of the game. Mater Dei is going to win 6-1 on the nice play there by Nick Berg, the third baseman. The final score here in the Battle of Breese, Mater Dei 6, Central 1. We'll wrap things up. We'll come into the Spectrum Business postgame here on the other side of this break. You're listening to the Battle of Breese on Max 96.7.
This Battle of Breeze broadcast featuring the Mater Dei Knights hosting the Central Cougars at Northside Park in Breeze on Max 96.7 and everywhere at Wcxo967.com was brought to you in part by XL Bottling, the makers of ski and fine XL flavors like Blueberry Breeze, $1 Million Grape, and the Sweetest Mile for this year's Buddy Walk. By Honest Water. Ready to change your life for the better? Take your first sip of Honest Water today with a free trial at PureHonestWater.com. By Best One Tire and Service of Clinton County, where the best costs less at Best One. And by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online at BeckerJewelers.com.
Looking for a particular piece of jewelry? Maybe something you saw in a magazine. Chances are we have it here at Becker Jewelers. On the chance that we don't, that's no problem. I'll make it for you. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and using the latest computer-aided design software, I can custom design any piece of jewelry. Wedding rings, engagement rings, all kinds of gemstone rings, earrings, bracelets, pendants, and much, much more. You'll see your design take shape in 3 dimensions. And when it's exactly what you want, we'll create it for you. Becker Jewelers is an expert in the restoration of antique and delicate pieces. If you have older jewelry you no longer wear, let Beckers use the past to create a beautiful, sparkling future heirloom. From custom design to remounting, restoration, and repairs, we have the tools and expertise to make it happen here at Beckers.
Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Use the word ski in a sentence.
You ski across water. You ski down the mountain. Oh, and you can even drink ski.
Wait a minute. Did you say drink ski?
Sure. Ski is a refreshing soft drink. It's a perfect blend of all-natural lemon and orange citrus juices. And it's processed and bottled right here in Clinton County by Wcxo Bottling Company in Breese. You know, you really should try it.
Ah, that is good.
Wcxo also bottles frosty root beer, orange, lemon, and pineapple soda.
From now on, for me, it's ski.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. 6-1 is your final score here on your Honest Water scoreboard. Mater Dei over Central in the Battle of Breese here this afternoon. Take a look here at the quick line score. So we get it over to Talking Sports with Rip Notmeyer. Max Campworth will take the loss here today on 5 innings. He faced 24 batters, struck out 2, walked 1, 7 hits, 6 runs. 5 of those were earned runs. Dylan Wilson came in relief and had 1 inning. He pitched 1 inning, 5 guys he faced, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 2 hits, no runs, no earned for Wilson. Campworth had 79 pitches, and Wilson had 19 pitches here this afternoon. Offensively for the Cougars, 1 for 3, Calvin Rockers. Tyler Malone also had a hit. Braden Thomas was 1 for 3 with a lone RBI for the Cougars, and then 1 for 3 for Trent Nunn. And then Marshall Smith and Dylan Wilson also each had a hit for the Cougars as well. Mater Dei was led by Kyle Petermeyer. He was 3 for 3 with a couple of singles and a home run in his first at bat. And they got 2 for 3 from Zach Napovanis, who had a couple of singles and an RBI as well. And then 1 hit apiece for Brett Gessenkorst, along with Drew Dant, Nick Berg, and Logan Johnson. The winning pitcher for Mater Dei today goes the complete game. Blake Sellers goes 7 innings pitched, faces 26 batters, 6 strikeouts, no walks, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 84 pitches thrown here today by Blake Sellers. And that is going to officially do it here for the Battle of Breese for the 2017-2018 season. It'll be football season before we know it here upon us. 6-1 is your final score here in the Battle of Breese. Mater Dei over Central. Cougars fall to 9-14. The Knights move to 14-15. MD will be in action on Thursday against Mascoutah. The Cougars will play tomorrow at Salem in a conference game tomorrow afternoon as well. And that is going to do things here for us from Northside Park here this afternoon. For the guy taking care of me back at WCXO Studios, Ben Koopman, I'm Greg Myers saying so long from Breese.
This broadcast of the Battle of Breese in high school baseball on Max 96.7